Hello, studio. How are you? It is Monday morning, and I spent the weekend reading through discussion board posts and mini writing workshops and any number of other things. And I just wanted to let you all know that I'm really proud of all the work that you're doing. You all show up every day and you do hard work and you pay attention to all of the details that are involved in an online class. And I know that they are incredibly complex. They are much more complex than my face-to-face classes have to deal with. And so I really wanted to applaud you for that. And I also just am admiring the work that you do. You really seem to care about what you are learning, but you also are working really hard to create this beautiful community here in this class where you are responsive and respectful and helpful and encouraging with one another. And I love seeing that. So we're at the halfway point. My goal always as a teacher is that every single student who starts with me finishes with me. I want to see you all here at the end of the semester, and I want to see you all here passing this class as well. If there is anything getting in the way of you being successful, I want you to reach out to me and to talk to me about it so that I can help you out. Because once we are this far into the semester, there is no turning back. Let's just see it through to the end. And let's do that together. So feel free to reach out to one another as well. You can do that through the email function right up here. You should be able to look up your classmates. And I'm not sure if as a student, let me check something out here. If you have, yeah, you should have access to a class list. So it's right here in the black navigation bar at the top of your screen in the gradebook section. And when you go to class list, you should be able to see everybody who's here in our class. You click on someone's name and you click this email button and you'll be able to send an email directly to that person. So if you wanted to reach out to them, that would be a great way to do it. The other thing I wanted to encourage you to do on this Monday morning is to head back over to the discussion board, and in our mini essay or a mini writing workshop for essay number 2, where you worked on just the summary paragraphs for essay number 2, which is just one piece of a much larger assignment. But I really wanted you to go back in and look at what your classmates said in response to question number 2. So question number 2, the person who is reading your summary has to explain in his or her own words what the article was about, what the author's main point was. That's a really good checks and balances for you as a writer. If you go in to read your feedback and you see that somebody tells you in their answer to number 2 something that doesn't quite mesh up with what you remember about the article you read, then clearly your summary isn't quite on target yet, because that's the only thing that this person had to go on when they were reading your draft. Does that make sense? So it's a good check. If for some reason you read question number 2 and it is right on and you think, yes, that is exactly what Sherry Turkle was writing about in her article, then you know that you've done a great job summarizing. If you read the answer to question number 2 and you're thinking, either that's not quite right or that's so vague it could apply to any number of articles, then you know you want to go back in and be more specific and careful in your summary work. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that thought. I think that's all on my list. I encourage you to keep asking me questions. I love getting emails where you want clarification or where you want help or where you were just freaking out and need some support. I'm happy to be there for you. And again, you can always reach out to each other too, just to continue building this community that we have here in studio. I'm really proud of you all. I love seeing you show up over in English 121 in our other course as leaders, particularly in the way that you give feedback to other students in the workshops. I really appreciate how conscientious and kind and yet really specific and helpful and detailed you have been. So keep up the great work, and I look forward to getting your digital portfolios on Wednesday night. My plan is to spend all day Thursday responding to those, so you should hear back from me soon. Okay, bye.